Good morning, bro. I gotta say, it's a bit cold today. Even though we've had such good summer weather these past few days, and it should continue, but today it's just cloudy and windy. Obviously, you can't really feel the wind down here, but I'm sure you'll notice it. Bro, yesterday I was out running. I ran 19k, and I thought I had cooked run like 5 times. But luckily I just had to fart. But damn, I was scared. Like, holy fuck. I only ended up running 19 because I simply couldn't lift my legs anymore. My hip flexors were dead. I don't know what the fuck went down, but yeah. I did PR the 15k. The plan was to PR a half marathon, which obviously didn't happen because fuck, I was about to die. So I walked kilometer number 16 and straight up just walked it, and I never do that. I don't know what the fuck happened, but kilometer number 17 was so easy. And then I was about to just run the half marathon anyway, but then kilometer number 18 was just hard once again. So I just decided to go home. I was just nearby, so yeah. I just decided to go for 19. Could probably have forced a half, or I definitely could, but I wouldn't be walking today if I did that. And I decided that it's better to not injure yourself. I definitely feel it in my knees today, and my ankle was also a bit weird. But yeah, there we are. Oh, and as you can see, I've tried to fix the colors. I found out how to use Apple ProRes. So now this is the first video where I actually try that. So hopefully I can make this beautiful. Let me know down below what you think of this color scheme or whatever. I think I would just throw on a lot. But yeah, we'll see about that. Definitely one thing I learned from last video was that I need to color grade it before I chop up the clips. Because I sat there trying to make every sequence of every clip looking the same. But that's pretty hard. Okay, so we are back on demo because, well, yesterday I tried to take a trade on the funded with the new strat, and why the fuck would I do that before I know the strat works? So that was a stupid mistake, but here we are, learn from that mistake. Well, here we are looking at the chart for today. And as you can see, I'm mostly gonna look at the 1 hour from now on. And we can just see that we have some 1 hour fair value gaps in Asia session. We filled that pre-market, so we're probably gonna continue down. So I would like to buy in this 15-minute fair value gap, if possible. We could potentially see us fill this again, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So hopefully just fill this, that would be nice. Looking at the broad spectrum, looking at the broad bright side, we have these highs. We have tapped them a few times, broke slightly yesterday, tapped it again this, at 12 basically. And we have these lows, we've also tapped them a few times. So, and apparently when they come down to this part, we're gonna see a break to either the upside or downside. And I would expect it to probably break to the upside, trying to fill this 1 week fair value gap once more, and to fill these highs. So make one of these. So I would like to see us break this for a slight upward trend before continuing this trend downwards. And if this strat doesn't work, which will probably take like 2, 3, 4 weeks to test, but if it doesn't work, then we'll have to find a new strat that actually does work. But I'm gonna continue doing demo until I find a strat that works. Because when it works, then it would suck to have blown a funded on just testing a strat instead of just using the demo. Now that I got the demo, so I mean, why not fucking use it? Okay, bro, I decided that I would just eat some quick food, a little snack or whatever lunch, and just check in real quick with the trade. And as you can see, we've been all the way down here and all the way back up, but we're continuing down. So is it now that we just put a new trend line, you know, to keep our profits? I don't know. Maybe we should just, you know, you could move the stop loss to this high, because we wouldn't see it bounce back up, right? Yeah, I think we're gonna move it to break even, and then that would look something like that, right? And then we just keep on waiting. But I realized that this isn't day trading. We shouldn't be looking all the time. We should actually probably not even have entered this trade, because we want to see us break this or this line in order for us to take a trade, because these are these are long-term trend lines, and they've both been, let me just see on the 1 hour. So we have this 4-hour fair value gap, 1 week fair value gap, and then the daily. And as you can see, we're going down, and we've tapped it here and here and there and there, and this has been tapped multiple times right here and once again right there. So since we're narrowing down into like a point or whatever, you know, we're crossing, having an intersection right there. Funny how that's on this line, which is an area of liquidity. Peculiar. Well, so we want to see us actually break either this or this somewhere down here before we actually take the trade. So maybe I actually shouldn't be in a trade right now, because we need to make that break. Does it make sense? Should I just close this trade and then come back to it when we break either of these two opposing trend lines? I think I will close this out and then talk to you guys. Make a new video when we're crossing either of these, and then just every day look at them. Just like every 4 hour, look where we're at. It might also be better to change, you know, I'm trading oil, the future, or the stock or whatever. Maybe that's better. I'm gonna do that real quick, put on some clothes, and then we're gonna head out. Bro, this is what I wanted with trading. Just being able to... I found my own little spot right here. See, I got sunshine, and the wind is coming from this direction, so I'm just covered, and I got my own little entrance into the water. And this isn't the best looking entrance, but I guess that's what we get. And then, I don't know if you can see from down here. She's right there. Oh, wrong focus. Focus. There we go. She's just right up there.
This is what I wanted from trading. Just being able to not work, actually not work. Being able to just go enjoy the fruits of my labor. Yeah, just go out and enjoy the things I want to do and that I do enjoy. So let's get out of this very fucking hot outfit and into some more nice stuff thingy. Let's get comfortable, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, hear me out. My strategy does work. I just need to figure out which time frame we're gonna play off of. Because imagine doing the daily to 4 hour, doing those kinds of trends. Then I could just have a, multiple day trade running and just get up in the morning and go do this from the start. I need to take off this shirt. This shirt is too damn hot. That's more like it. I feel so good now. Imagine, and then just lay out here for a day. I could even bring a tent and go camping. And then when I get home, I would just hit TP. That would be ideal. To never think about the trade other than while we're in the trade. And then just look every day, just a short look, and readjust where our increased stop loss, or whatever you would call it, the stop loss, move it into profit. That's the only thing you would do, and then just wait for it. Just wait for it. That would be awesome. Yeah, that's the goal. So I need to fix up the strat. When you're going to the lake, you need to jump in. When you're going to somewhere with water, jump the fuck in. You have to. This is my little oasis. Look at this. Everywhere I look. And there is a path up there somewhere, but I don't think they can actually see me all the way up there. And if they can, then, well, lucky you. Forgot to bring shorts or swimming trunks or whatever. So we're just gonna do it like this.
I think I just saw a fish down there, yeah. Well, I really need a tripod. Well, can you see from there? Yeah, I think you can. What is this? I really need a tripod. What the fuck? Well, this wasn't the best place to jump in. I almost lost my bracelet. And I also need a tripod. Definitely, so you don't fall around like that. But it felt great. Actually felt really good, but it's not the nicest of bottoms. It's very sticky. I'm gonna dry up real quick. Look at that. So beautiful. And I'm actually not cold, but I'm thinking of moving my stuff like over here somewhere. Because we got these big trees. And I think the sun isn't really gonna shine down through there any more than it does already. Maybe up here somewhere we might see some more sun, but when they're over there, we're probably gonna go down. So I think of moving my stuff over here somewhere in the hopes of getting some more sunlight. Or maybe over there. Let's really quickly just take a walk. Oh,
I'm gonna move my stuff real quick. Maybe I'm a 10 naked. I could do that over there, I think. Yeah, this was definitely the right move. Look at this. All this sunshine. You can't see any nudity, I hope. Hopefully no people get down here. That would be bad. But yeah, I love being naked. I love wearing nothing. I feel so good when doing that. We're all packed up. Bye bye campsite. Or whatever. I put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should